I want to share with you exciting news. This book that I've been working on, it's called Illuminating, the City That Never Sleeps. This is the first copy of this book, Finding the Extraordinary in Everyday Interactions. This is going to be in the bookstores next month. It's a book I've been working on. It's got about 400 pages. Move over Broadway, there's another show in Manhattan. And what the book is about is, it's basically when my wife and I, Shevy and I, moved to Upper East Side about, 20 years ago, 19 years ago. So there were tremendous challenges. There still are tremendous challenges. And we began to realize that there's so many stories happening around us. So I began to write a weekly blog. And so this is a collection of those weekly blogs. And I'm going to just tell you the story that I wrote over here in the preface, one story that I thought to capture the book with. And that is that there was a couple that we were becoming close with. Yankel and Sarah, we'll call them. In the book I call them Yankel and Sarah. And we were trying to, bring them closer, capture their soul, so to speak. And many years later, when we did, Sarah reminded me of one incident, one story that happened, which really was able to capture her soul, let's say. And that is, it was on a Friday night. We were living in a tiny 2-bedroom apartment with a lot of kids, thank God. It was a cold Friday night. They were the only guests, her and her kids, her family were the guests in our home that Friday night. And my son, I guess sons, or one of my sons, was playing with a ball with her son, and I was speaking to her husband, to Yankel, speaking to Yankel. Sarah was there listening to the conversation, and my wife was in the kitchen serving soup. Well, the soup had been served already. And I was eating my soup. And my son threw the ball on the wall, bounced onto another wall, and then bounced back with direct precision, landed in my bowl of soup, splattering the soup, and, a little bit went on my shirt, I guess. She was watching the situation, and she was horrified. She thought to herself, OMG, this guy now is going to probably take out his belt, whip his child, or at the very least, he's going to take him over to the next room, scream at him, shout at him, maybe whack him, bam, 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 something. She was like mortified. So I said to her, what did I do? She said, what I did was, I took the bowl, placed it next to the soup, and that's it. She says she thinks I may have even eaten more of the soup, but that's it. That's all I did. And she said that moment captured her soul, because it was like, wow, education is all about love. You see, my son realized what he did wrong. He didn't need a rebuke. I don't even know if I spoke to him or rebuked him the next day. I have no idea. But children need love more than anything else. And the way to educate our children is love, and more love. And when you think your child's misbehaving again, shower him with another dose of love. Of course you need to criticize, and of course you need to, but you can only criticize when it's done out of love. Years ago, I heard from another senior rabbi that every rabbi has only one sermon. And that sermon is the way you lead your life. The way you lead your life is the way people will be affected. People know if you are what's called emes, true or not true. People know. They just know. So this book is a compilation of a lot of stories that happen in my life, with my children, with my triplets, my experiences. And there's a lot of stories that happen with congregants, a lot of stories that happen with world events. But it's that idea of every rabbi has one sermon, the way you lead your life, and that's what I try impart and share in this book. So this book will be available in bookstores next month. It's printed by Sichos in English, Yonah Press, a grant by the Bernice and Leo Heimer Foundation, editor Miriam Sikovsky and Joshua Becker, and it's the only Rhodesian-born Chabad rabbi. So this is just a glimpse into it. Hope you get it. Hope you enjoy it. L'chaim v'livracha.